What's up everybody, Andy Edwards here again from CryptoCompare.com, bringing you another cryptocurrency video. So today I'm just going to touch on another Tron Dapp that's kind of landed on my lap, been on my radar for a bit. They were scheduled to launch mining initiative incentives tomorrow. They've said on the Telegram group they've put it back to the Monday. They have got different incentives going at the moment, but we'll touch on it and I'll explain a bit more as why I'm getting involved in all these Tron Dapps. So yeah, this one is called Tron Game. They've only got one game out at the moment. We'll touch on the white paper in a second, but it's not really a slot. It's kind of like the ring game on TronBet and the like. You basically have a daily chart as well. You can see that a few people have already actively started playing the game. You can pick between 10 Tron, which is good, 100 Tron, 1000 Tron. For the purpose of this video, we'll keep on 100 Tron. You then have a ×2, a ×5, a ×10, a ×20, a ×50. You can see we're doing 200 Tron on ×50, being a bit cheeky, and a ×2. It gives you a kind of idiot's guide on how to play the game. Basically, you make sure your Tron link linked, you spin it, and wherever it lands, you double up. This is a good one, but be careful. They have got later games out. Obviously, there's 12 spaces it can land on. It does say it gets 2 to 1 on the apple, but there is only 4 apples, so 4 into 12 goes 3. So the house has actually got a 3 to 1 and only paying out 2 to 1. So it is rigged up in the favour of the Tron game itself. We'll look and see how much actually they're going to give out the dividend pool back to people who hold the tokens. But again, this is like the other games. It's one of these where I'll get in quick, I'll mine some of the tokens while they're cheap, and then we'll try and secure the dividends. So I've already loaded the white paper up. Obviously, you've got your Telegram, they've got a Twitter, they've got WeChat. But here's the white paper, standard white paper, basically, like all of them, PDF. Same about why Tron's the best thing since sliced bread, how it can do 2,000 transactions, how it compares to Ethereum, how everybody's jumping from Ethereum to Tron, and such, how the transaction fee is a fraction. I won't go into too much detail. You can have a look and do your own homework and due diligence. But basically, it's the same as quite a lot of these others. You can earn dividends through betting on the slot game or the dice game, kind of the spin game. For every one Tron you spent, you'll get so much of the game tokens. I've looked into it and we'll look into it in a moment, but it's roughly, I think it's for every 1,000 Tron you get 1 game token. Obviously you can invite your friends. You can enjoy 10% of your friends' daily earnings and enjoy 5% of secondary friends. So it's a bit of a multi-level referral scheme, which none of the others have. So it goes 2 levels. Obviously, if you want to help out the channel, there is a link in the description below, but you don't have to use our link if you don't want to, but we would appreciate it if you clicked on our link when checking this out. You can see the dividends from the totals. So 70% of the mining fee will go back into mining. You can see they're holding some for Tron Energy, while obviously the Tron network's been a bit slow the past few days. They've got some for seed funding, and then 20% of the developers' funds will be broken into the following there. So 50% will go into operations, 25% into marketing, 25% into admin and legal fees, and then there's the mining breakdown. So there is, G-Game tokens can be mined just by playing a Tron game. Mining will have 10 stages, with each stage having a total of 10 million T-Game tokens, and further split into 10 levels, with each level having 1 million T-Game tokens. At each level and stage ends, mining rate is changed. So I don't know if you can make that out. You can click on the white paper. The first stage will be 1 million, or once at 1,000. You'll then go up to 1,000, 10,000, and 20, and such and such. So it is higher than the likes of the Tron Fish game and such, obviously, but it might be worth getting into. It all depends on the dividend pool. So the roadmap they launched recently, just in the last few days, with the slot game. Obviously, then they're going to launch mining, which has been put back to Monday because they said they've got to make sure it works properly with TronScan and the Tron wallets. They will be launching a second game. They're looking in towards the end of the month, beginning of next month, according to the Telegram. And then more games further down the line. Legal disclaimer, it's classed as gambling, so obviously no under 18s. If I just show you what the game is, no, it's very simple, very like a circular game. There is a tutorial, but basically you just pick it and spin it. One of the most annoying things is the sound. The volume button doesn't work, and I'll just show you what I mean. No, well, that might sound okay to some of you. If you're mining, it will get rather annoying rather quickly. I'll obviously do it again before I turn it off. So there we go. I've just gone through 400 Tron. So like $4. So obviously look at this. This isn't financial advice. Do your own homework and due diligence. Obviously you could mine quite a lot of tokens, but I've not had many wins on this, to be honest. So it is something that I will treat on the earth of caution. I suggest you do the same. Have a quick look at how we're doing with our fishing. So you can we're still doing on the Tron fish game. I do advise everybody to get into this if you got a bit of spare Tron. We're up to 11,000 fish. We're still mining on 2 screens. There's one in the background. The dividend pot is roughly 230,000. There's 1.7. So the mining's actually slowed down. No, that could be a good thing. We look at the 24-hour volume and stuff, and there's not much many people losing interest. I think people are just mining, or other people are jumping back to the likes of Tron Dapp for the ring game or other games and just filtering between and not staying loyal to one game anymore. But we can see at the moment we've got 6 hours left this time in this video. We've got 1,100 fish frozen, actually 11,000 fish frozen. We should get around about 1,400 Tron. It's better. We've had better days if you look at the history. So yesterday we got 3,848. Now while it doesn't sound a lot, if we go back over to Crypto Comparer, you can see that 3,000. What did we say? 3,848 is nearly $93, which doesn't sound right. Let me have a quick look. 3,848. Yeah. So obviously with the value of Tron going up, Tron's at 2 cents. Yeah. So it's $93 that yesterday. So it's still $100 a day. We're not really mining much. What we've done is I've put money into this at the beginning. And then what I tend to do now is when I get my dividend payments from, say, Tron Bet, from Tron Vegas, and the like links in the description, I will automatically take half out and I'll send it over to Binance or whatever exchange you use, and then I'll mine and play with the other half. So there we go. It's got 600 fish. That's cool. So yeah, so that's still doing its thing. The reason I'm getting into these Tron Dapps because it's continuously gone down. It's not really doing this thing. This is only showing a year, by the way. So those with a trading view account, I suggest you look at this as well. But it is a good early indicator. We have the live stats, 24-hour volume, market cap, available supply, volume in the last 24 hours and such. You can use these links to buy and sell on Tron, Tron on Binance. The calculator works. You can use it as well with any other currency. So you can see what it is in Australian dollars. You can see what I'm in the UK, so it's Great British Pounds. Straight away, we can see what it would be against Bitcoin. Let's type it in properly, BTC. There we go. There we go. So Bitcoin, and it'll show you how much it is. So it's a really good tool. History of Tron, if you're interested. Links to the official website, white paper, GitHub, Reddit, Twitter, and Facebook all go out. We've interlinked it with the exchanges, so you can see the exchange page we have on the website. You can see the prices updated recently. Obviously, I do a lot of my trading on Binance. You can then obviously click through to Binance. You can see links to Binance, a bit about Binance, and teach you a bit more about Binance if you're interested. That's on CryptoComparer.com, our website, under the exchange pages. But one of the reasons why I'm getting heavily invested in Tron, we do a lot of trading as well here at Crypto Comparer on Forex and crypto, so we will do videos on that. But you can see I've been trading in this channel, and I can see the bottom here. Now if we scroll in on the daily quickly, so my computer's slowing down again because we're mining fish. Let's rewind. So we've had this nice little rally since November. obviously as more and more people, all these Dapps have been launched, and it's been helping to push Tron. You can see we hit this resistance here and we bounced back off it. We've been trading sideways. We found the bottom here at this is in BTC, but you can see now that we've reached oversold on the RSI and we're starting to turn upwards. There's decent volume coming in. I think we should break through this resistance line. If we break through this resistance line, we're looking at try and trade about here. If we have a look at the USD tether pairing, just so you can get a better idea of the price. Well, there we go. Let's have a look. So it's a kind of the same chart. You can see it's oversold on the USDT. You can see a nice little bull flag forming here. I think we should test 2.5 cents in the next couple of days, maybe towards the middle of January. So all these Tron that we're getting in daily dividends is going to be worth a lot more money. Obviously the Tron that I made yesterday at 3,800 instead of $93, that's going to be worth another $45 on top, $130 odd a day, and that's just off the Tron Fish game. Obviously we've got Tron Vegas. I'm going to have a little go at the Tron Game and some of the others. But yeah, if you want to check out Tron Game or any of the other Dapps that we're involved in, there is links in the description below. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Please leave a like and thumbs up on the channel as well, and click the bell for post notifications. If you haven't checked out Crypto Comparer, please go over to the website. Please have a look at it. Please check it out. We are actively working on it, and we are listening to community feedback. We are going to launch our Dapp section ourselves in the next few weeks. We're just obviously trying to finalise the bits with the API key, and it's taken a lot longer than what we thought. But apart from that, yeah, I'm going to keep bringing you daily videos. We'll look at videos related to EOS and Ethereum Dapps. We'll look at trading view videos. But if there's anything else you want to cover, please leave a comment below. And until next time, everybody, goodbye.